So the first thing that you need to do is to take the Pitstop Master Word program and the Pitstop Master Excel program. So these are the two objects. They'll be on the wiki site. You download them and store them wherever you want to, on your laptop or on your shared area. The first thing that I suggest you do is to make copies of both of those. So opening up the Word one, first of all. Computer's going to be really slow. Okay, so it asks you if you want to edit anyway. Yes. And then save as. I'm going to my easy to find folder and I'm going to call it after myself, so Pitstop Master KDE, and this is the Word version, and I'll click save. Then I can close this one down and do exactly the same with the Excel document, and there's my KDE version. So again, to put edit anyway and save into my easy to find folder, and again I'll call this one Pitstop Master KDE and save. So now I'm up and running. What you'll find is that there is one lesson already created for you in the Excel version. So it's a drama lesson to understand the Blitz and its effect on people by applying still image and thought track in order to create a believable emotional scene. So let's imagine that we're going to do a science lesson. So it would be to understand the properties of an acid. Clicking into the first tool, which we will say is going to be experimentation. And the second tool today, we will use Googling. The students in this class, I'm just making this up as I go along, the students in this class will be creating a detailed warning poster. And if we again put a gradation of challenge into it, so a detailed warning poster with accurate scientific detail. Okay, so now what I do, I'm in the Pitstop Master KDE, so I simply save that one. Okay, that's saved. So now I can close down. If I wanted to, by the way, I could do lesson 3 as well, and that would basically give me 3 lessons worth of planning. Now, if I return to my Pitstop Master KDE and open up this Word document again, the first thing you need to do, I'll just move this out the way, the first thing you need to do is to click on Mailings, being really slow. Okay, so in Mailings, at the top, you click on Select Recipients, and then you use an existing list, so clicking on Use an Existing List, and it will then take you to your sort of staff area or your laptop, desktop area, wherever it is you want to find the disk. Find the Word file. So I need to basically find my, Excel file. So here I go, and I take it to the Pitstop Master KDE, the Excel spreadsheet. So this basically connects the two documents together. Click OK. And first of all then, I have the lesson that I'd had in there, but it's created for me now in this version. It's created this with a potential a slide that you could use, you could insert into a PowerPoint. So just by putting it into the Excel spreadsheet at the start, it's actually put it onto the template to say to understand the Blitz and its effect on people by applying still image and thought track in order to create a believable emotional scene. Now that's the first lesson in the Excel spreadsheet. There was 3 potential lessons. If I want to go to the second lesson, I go up to the top with this box and I click on that arrow and it takes me to number 2, hopefully. Okay, and here's number 2, and then this is the lesson that I've just entered. So to understand the properties of an acid by applying experimentation and Googling in order to create a detailed warning poster with accurate scientific detail. Now what I suggest you do at this stage, there's also quite exciting, in a minute I'll show you the questions that it generates, but at this stage what I would do is to save this as a PDF. Again, I'll put it in my easy folder. Now I'm going to save it as a PDF, not a Word document, just so it's easy to project onto a PowerPoint screen. And I will call this Acid Learning. Pit stops. So I click save, and now it will open up for me. Hopefully. Yeah. There's the Word document again. And here comes the PDF. So here's my PDF basically. So if I wanted to use that as a slide with my class, then I can just open the PDF in View and put that onto full screen. So that is what my students would be seeing, and if I use the arrow keys on the keyboard, then I can come to the next page, and this is all done for me. All of the first round of pit stop questions are done for me. List the 3 most important factors about the properties of an acid. How did experimentation and Googling develop your understanding of the properties of an acid? Compare experimentation and Googling, which was most effective, why? The second round of questions, evaluate your use of experimentation. If I'd never heard of experimentation, sell it to me. Obviously you can read these for yourself. And again, we end up with the final round of questions. So these questions, I'm going to keep adding to this and creating more questions, but it's a very, very simple way. You can print off that PDF, so it's literally 4 pages printed off, and you can keep that in your lessons to ask students the questions. Again, I just go to exit screen by pressing escape. There's my PDF, it's all saved. Close that down. And as I said again, if I wanted to go back to my drama lesson to show how it works with the different content in, there's my first page, but if I move downwards, then again I've got pit stop 1, pit stop 2, pit stop 3. Obviously these questions, it's a generic, it uses the terms you've put in. If you're asking the same questions all the time, it's not going to be as effective, but it just enables you to have a guide really to perhaps create your own questions or use some of those. And again, if you need any help or suggestions, please email me stdegrootk@caladoncastle.co.uk. Thank you.